Hello, America. And the world, for that matter. This is, well, I just call myself ex-puppet on here, you know, as in ex-puppet of the institution. We got a serious problem going on. Well, we got a lot of them, actually. We have a whole bunch of them. The one that's really starting to concern me rather gravely is what we have going on our border with Mexico. You know, all the illegals. I know it's not politically correct to call them illegals, but it's legally correct to call them illegals because they are crossing our border illegally, which, regardless of the opinion of the little Mexican fellow from the consulate who claims that just because these people are illegally crossing our border that they're not committing a crime, I find that really interesting since, you know, one of our Marines crossed their border mistakenly and had some kind of firearm in his car because I guess he'd been in a shooting range or something like that. And well, he's in a prison in Mexico now. Well, side issue. Important issue, but side issue. We have a major problem going on. I mean, we've got record unemployment going on in this country. It has been for a while. We can't even employ all the people that we have here. There aren't enough jobs. They've all been shipped off to God knows where. Mexico, China, different places in Asia, India, wherever they've been shipped off to, thanks to a government that likes to tax the living shit out of our corporations here to where it no longer behooves them to do business in this country and manufacture products. This is your government behind this. Our government, okay? You know, that word, government, the Latin root of which is governamente, mind control. Yeah, them. Why do you think it is that all of a sudden they open up the border and stop our agents from enforcing our border and just start bringing them in and bussing them and flying them all over different parts of the United States? Why do you think they're doing that? For the same damn reason that they make it too expensive for U.S. companies to do business in this country and manufacture goods and services. To put this country out of business. This country is the last free-standing nation that could resist this push going on between our country and Europe and other countries and the United Nations to create this world government they're trying to create. Go look it up. It's not a conspiracy theory. Hell, it's in your face. You got to read, though. You got to take an interest in the world outside your Xbox and your boob tube and your iPhone or whatever the fuck you're playing with right now. Take an interest in what's going on around you. We are being undone. And we're being undone intentionally. In order to institute a world government with one all-powerful world governing body that rules over every living soul on this planet, you can't have any free nation standing out there with armed citizens who can resist tyranny. They're pushing many little backdoor policies to try and illegalize our guns, make all our guns illegal. We can't own guns. I'm not a gun nut. People who own guns are not gun nuts. But it wasn't set up so you could go deer hunting. It wasn't set up so you could go duck hunting or target shooting. The Founding Fathers set up our gun laws the way they did so that we could be standing by, vigilant, in case our government decided to become like King George Part 2. And in case you haven't noticed, that's exactly what's happening. And I don't give a shit if you're a Democrat or a Republican To me, they're just two sides of the same fucking coin, okay? They rub each other's backs. It's all bullshit. They throw these issues out there to make you divide yourselves into little teams, you know, gangs where we're red, we're blue, we're conservative, we're liberal, you know, gay, straight, male, female, black, white. You notice that? There's all these teams. They're all bickering with each other. And behind closed doors in the meantime, while we're all distracted bickering with each other over dumb shit, our nation is being unraveled from within. These politicians that you think that you elected, you did not elect them. Someone else selected them. Someone with a whole lot more cash than what you got. And I don't care if you're a billionaire. I'm talking people way bigger than that. You know, the people who own the biggest banks in the world, to include our Federal Reserve Bank, that's not federal. I know I'm rambling here, but there's so many things, and they all tie together. And it seems like so many of you still just don't see it. I try to talk to people sometimes and try and tell them, do you realize, did you hear about this little instance, you know, this little situation or that little situation? Did you hear about this? Did you hear about it? Oh, no, I'm not interested in politics. Man, I want to pimp slap anybody that says that. You know, I hate politics as well. But I'm telling you about what's going on in your country, in your world around you, okay? I don't give a shit about politics either. I'd just soon do away with politics. Vote for people based on their qualifications. We don't do that. You vote for some son of a bitch because he's got a hairdo you think looks cool or whatever. Or because it's female, or because it's black, or whatever. You got things all discombobulated and upside fucking down, America. Wake up. Pay attention to what's going on around you. We're being destroyed. I mean, the hell with what's going on over the Middle East. You know? I mean, you know, I got a lot of brothers and sisters out there who died over there in that sand, thinking they were serving their country. And what are we doing now? Go dig a little deeper and look at what we're really doing over there. Who do you think armed all these so-called terrorists that all of a sudden popped up in Iraq and are swiftly taking over the whole goddamn country just overnight? Who do you think funded them? Your government funded them through the banks that fund our government. We're in deep kimchi, folks. Deep. And a lot of you out there are not paying attention. There aren't enough of you paying attention. Our border has been opened up. The welcome mat has been laid out for a whole bunch of folks that, though they may be in dire straits in their country, they may have a bad economy, they may have trouble finding jobs down there, but guess what? We have a lot of people that are from here that can't find a job. Or they're working 3 Burger King, McDonald's, and Jack in the Crack boxes, Jack in the Crack jobs, to try to make what they used to make on one job. People are struggling here. Some of you watching this know it. You live it. But these little mamby-pambies running around calling themselves liberals and, oh God, you know, no matter what Obama does, that's just, oh my God, blatantly illegal. They still got his back. Still waving that Obama O all over the place. Oh, Obama's just great. He's just great. Jesus Christ, you make me sick. Just like the people did that beat on the drum for Bush when he was doing all his illegal shit. Oh, I'm a Republican, so anything Bush does, all right with me. Well, you know what? He's the one that pretty much dropped the goddamn hammer on our rights with that USA Patriot Act. He's the one that pushed through the banker bailouts. And he's the one who signed the executive order right before he left office that made it possible for Obama to become a dictator. Go look that one up. That's why I say they're two sides of the same coin. You're only ever given two choices: Republican or Democrat. Anybody else steps in that's contrary to either one of them that really wants to try and do the right thing, and what do? They damn near tar and feather the son of a bitch. And if that don't work, hell, just kill him. We're in check right now. And I'm not sure how many moves it'll be until we're in checkmate. But as a retired intelligence analyst who looks for indicators of things, I see the indicators. They're all over the place. Some of the things I've mentioned to you. We're very close to checkmate. We can still turn it around, but it's going to take a whole lot of you to stop being in denial about what's going on. First, to realize what the problem is, like an alcoholic has to do, admit you're an alcoholic, We have to realize what the problem is. Follow the money. The money trail don't lie. Go look up who finances your favorite politician, who was the biggest contributor to their campaign, shit like that. It won't take you long to figure it out. Food for thought. Do with it what you will.